Okay, so let's go place our plants, and on this point I'm going to place a few more, some maybe around this area closer. So I'm just bringing closer towards camera, right around this area, and let's mix it with different colors as well. Okay, bring some other trees again. So just create this nice kind of smooth angling layer right around this area. So I'll give it us kind of effect right here front cover. Okay, next going to add more trees right in this area where the fallout happen. I'll do those with less maybe even yellow tree, maybe red and yellow, kind of add like they died or some almost dying at this point. So we'll just create right here. Let's put it down. Okay, placed around this area. So one right here. We'll go create some reddish tree. Okay, we'll put this on the back. I don't want to take this too much attention by the tree, so you kind of can see some colors, but these colors will be kind of hiding. Okay, and another woody covered tree, red, green. We'll take this up front right here. Okay, and because it's a recovered tree, we'll go to edit. So I'm going to increase a bit more growl for this. So in this case, it will be look more like this tree. It is will kind of was on the side, but it still be growl kind of twisted now. Okay, let's click OK. Okay, so we have the growl tree right there, and as I said before, we'll add a few more. Just take one and put. Actually, instead this one, you know what? Let's take with some less leaves. Probably spring one branch will work better for that effect. So go up, place it around this area. Okay, we'll also go ahead and let's take other tree. The one I'll bring closer and create kind of almost like a bush looking at that place right here. And on this hill as well. Okay, and you can notice I'm kind of reposition them so they look almost like it's a kind of bush growing on the ground. Just add extra details to this point. Okay, we created this one. Let's and now we start working on atmosphere settings. Of course, you can go ahead and add way more details here, more dead trees and other things if you want it, and it will take a little bit more time, you notice, but overall it depends how much details and other options you want to put inside your scenery. Yeah, let's go take our sun at this point, and see where we want to place it. So maybe a little bit more here, so we have it kind of more dramatic light going. Increase dropping shadows, come closer to what they call golden hour, and you can see with those shadows and light we start having nice texturing pop up on our ground with our dissolving effect kind of creating this way. So we'll go to now atmosphere editor. Okay, right here, couple things. Let's switch our light to the global radiosity. We'll take our sunlight and just maybe slightly increasing. Okay, as well, I want to take my ambient light and desaturate it and make just a bit darker. We'll go inside the clouds and let's add something nice clouds on the background. We'll do a couple different type. One will be turbulence clouds, which is just covering, and we'll add another one, spectral, and we'll take darker cumulus as for try it. We'll take maybe 500 meters. Let's drop them down. Okay, as well pop up a little bit on the height. We'll go to effect, a little bit on details. Okay, also I want to bring opacity all the way down, but we'll take density less. So it's all creative for us. Next, sky and fog haze. So we'll take atmosphere, bring a little bit up, and let's play a little bit more with decay. See how it will bring to us. And we'll take our glowing and slightly decreasing so we have it more details with the sky. Let's increase aerial perspective so we have it a nice distance going in our view. Okay, we can pop up a ground fog as well. Okay, increase this way, and let's play a little bit more with the kind of haze. See if we can make it look a little bit darker. Okay, you can see we have a very nice kind of I like how lighting start going right here, bringing distance to our mountains with the edge. What we created, we can add one more mountain right here on the back maybe to creating. Here's our rocket with some ambient lighting reflecting from the surface. Again, this is very preview quality, so this will be look a little bit better when we'll do other ways. And I'll just copy okay, let me take this tree increase. Okay, I'll take terrain and move from this layer to my terrain layer. Okay, and I want just slightly adjust so I'll have a little bit more some other on the distance kind of. So right here you can see we have a nice distance going. Okay, and again increase slightly in size and move. There you go. So kind of just positioning how this edge is going on our mountains. Okay, here's our image in preview quality. Right, these mountains I probably maybe want to move them a little bit more far away, or we want to add maybe even ecosystem to the top so we can have it some little bit more interesting details. Right here it's currently look a little bit empty as well. Right this area we have a very interesting effect with this ship crash it, all this stuff. Let's add their trees. And one thing we can add right here, it is maybe some house or some other things, and I think I just have right things for that to add it. So let's close this one, and let's work a bit more on the trees. So right area. Okay, right here are trees. Let's go ahead and open add a little bit more difference, that trees right by the our ship. Okay, just maybe different type of the trees as well. Okay, so we have it kind of almost look some dead sides. So we have it, trees was burning and they're kind of right around this area. Okay, there you go, something like that. And let's go ahead and import some other things that I was thinking putting around there to add character. Okay, and this one will be model, the hideout, that actually available on Cornucopia, and you can use that one. So I just want to move this up here and just place around this area. So kind of more almost the people come and live at this area. So they will live closer to the ship after crash landing. And maybe just put a couple trees around. So let's add a few more items from hideout, and it's a file. We'll go to load object, and I'm just taking maybe tent from hideout. Okay, placed right here. Position. Again, I like this model because it can be work for many other as well areas. So right here we'll just readjusting. Okay, so we have it right here, hideout, and let's add one more from that, just crates. Okay, and that one I'll just put it closer to the ship, kind of almost. Okay, let's preview. Okay, we have it, interesting details. So let's add one tree behind this area hideout right here, and maybe a few more around there, so we'll have it more details. So I'll select the tree folder. Okay, and we'll go to add some of the plants. Okay, one will go on the back. shrink down so it doesn't take too much attention. Okay, as well, where's my dead tree? I saw one. I think it was this one was kind of too low. So we'll bring this one up and one more tree add right around this area. Okay, bring it down here. Okay. This one also will give us nice shadows going this direction, so it's kind of add extra details. Okay, I want to add after a little bit softness on our sun, so we'll have it nicer effect. And let's take these mountains and try maybe move them away slightly, see how it will give us that effect. So we can just move them around there. Let's preview. So we'll give it nice haze on them, yeah, and they kind of start hiding inside, so it's give it, I think, a bit better effect to this. Scale them a little bit down around this area. Okay, as well, we'll go to atmosphere editor. I'll go on the clouds and just add a little bit more density to our cloud. Shadows, maybe a bit less on ambient light. I'm just want to bring them so we can see a little bit better of those clouds. Of course, we can a little bit reduce some of the effect, but okay, let's readjust. It become a little bit too glowing, too overwhelmed with this. And just slightly tweaking and adjusting with the small settings of the light. Okay, we'll go sun and I will add maybe about around 10, maybe even on soft shadows, so it will give it us nice shadows right in presenting these areas. Okay, and before we render, let's go ahead and save our work. I think we're ready for pre-rendered and final, and see on this quality it's take a little bit longer to render, but we can see better details anyway. Also want to look and see if anything else do we need to modify. Okay, I'm going to pause this tutorial and we come back after render is finished. Okay, so right here is our image we render. Let's look at a couple things that I kind of pop up in my eyes and I don't like it. First, need to readjust position for these ones as well. Right here, it's look like they placed just on the ground. So what I want to do, I want to add some of the awareness on the grass around there. As well, we have a very nice design of the ground right here, but the trees is covered. So let's move this tree more towards this area. Okay, this is too shiny for this time, so I'm going to rework a little bit on the material for this rocket. And one nice thing with Vue, we can kind of overlay those materials over this. So I do like how the grasses come up. It's look like it's real small grass even with these materials. The plants right here look okay, maybe just move slightly this trees behind towards some points a little bit. This is right here nice point going around. We don't have it so much on the details on the clouds, but that is good because we have it still be representing very good with distance and coloring matching. Okay, so overall working mainly probably work on the details on the material for the rocket ship, readjust plans and a little bit position right here. So before we do this, let's go ahead, save our project. It's better if you save in steps so you can come back to other ones, and after it's finished kind of savings, let's start work on the rocket materials first. Okay, so let's select our rocket. Couple things I noticed, it's still I think maybe a little bit even too high. So just slightly down. Okay. Next, I'm going to select the body of the ship right here. Let's go create, add new layer. Okay, and what we're going to do is just use grass as a basic for this. Next, I'm going to transparency, pop-up transparency, variable transparency as well, and I'm going to edit this function, add some grainy fractal, and we'll add to the transparency by altitude. Okay, so right here you'll notice we'll have it more patches, kind of almost for this on the grass. Okay, it's world standard, it's way too high, so let's take it down. Okay, we can work a little bit more with alpha afterwards, but again, the bumps, let's take a little bit down on the bumps. I want to actually smooth her out, and we'll add on the bumps. Highlights, let's make dual and it's a little bit darker. Same. So the colors, maybe going from green a little bit more towards grayish, just but still be green, so it's like almost most growing over that. Okay, we'll also look on a ship, and let's look on the reflection. Bring reflection way down. Okay, at this point I'm going to set preview, higher resolution, and I'm going to set select render areas. I like to do this, so in this case I can just select specific area, render, and see how that will, if it's work well for me or not. So we have it a little bit better right here, work with our materials. Still need going in another one and just reduce reflection down, but it's already better. So let's go to select these ones. We'll go to reflection, no reflection, and we'll just reduce highlights down all the way as well. Overall color, maybe just move slightly this way. Okay, we have it. Okay, those rings, so let's go to modify them as well. Okay, reset as well on highlights. Just small adjustment, go again through all materials. And readjusting them. Okay, we have it right here. This is more internal. Okay, so let's go over all the materials and we'll kind of look, because this is important model. We still have some textures that apply inside the ship, even we don't use them at all. So we're going to, I'm just cycling through all of them, see if I can find something that we don't kind of use it, and just fix it all of the right here. Okay, let's continue just cycling to be sure everything is set properly. Okay, so let's continue render and preview in our next session of tutorial.